Arrangements for our trip to Grenada were handled by the Grenada Tourist Board. Air transportation was aboard Air Jamaica, the best airline to the Caribbean. Ground transportation was handled by Caribbean Horizons, and we stayed at the Spice Island Beach Resort, a world-class resort on the Caribbean's most beautiful island. In the world. The lush green tropical island of Grenada is the most southern of the Windward Islands in the Eastern Caribbean. It's 21 miles long and a dozen miles wide, with the highest point, Mount St. Catherine, rising to almost 2,800 feet and the coastline laced with some 45 beaches. Originally settled by the Siboney, Arawak, and later the Carib Indians, Columbus named it Concepcion when he first saw it in 1498. The hills reminded Spanish sailors of Grenada back home, and they changed the name. The French called it Grenada, and the British finally settled on Grenada in 1783. St. George's is the principal city with its horseshoe-shaped deep-water harbor. Cruise ships visit on almost a daily basis. Fort George and Fort McCormick overlook the sea and once protected St. George's from all sides. This beautiful city, built on a hillside, showcases old buildings that date back hundreds of years. It is picturesque. It looks just the way one would expect a tropical island to be. The native market in the center of the city is a showcase for fruits and vegetables. Grand Anse Beach to the south offers a spectacular view of St. George's. It is here that the Spice Island Beach Resort shoulders the sea, oozing a laid-back atmosphere among beauty and comfort. Fishing takes place on the lee side of the island, where water depths plummet from a few hundred feet to over 1,000 feet in less than a mile and 3,000 feet within a couple of miles. 10 miles off the beach, you're fishing in water over 6,000 feet deep. The nice part about all this is that the depth doesn't seem to bother the sailfish.
Boy, he's going wild out there. Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him go. What do you think, Don?
I think he's beautiful.
He's taking line now. We got everything, Howard?
Yeah, we got one line left out here. I'm getting them in for you right now. For sure. Sea conditions will give you a better break.
Well, you got to take them like they come. The fish are biting.
And you know how to catch them.
I don't know about that, but I know.
I know about that.
I know that when those sea conditions are there, sailfish like choppy water like this. They really do.
Neutral, Alan.
Howard, we're on the lee side of Grenada, although it doesn't seem like it at the moment. That wind just came up, and it comes up and goes down a lot. Yeah. But tell me the seasons here. You know, this is an underfished area. Nobody comes here to fish, really.
Very, very, very few people. And it was many years ago when some did. Actually, Grenada held the yellowfin tuna record for a while, the IGFA record.
Tell me the seasons. When should I be here?
All right. You will get the sailfish in great numbers from now through to April.
This is December.
This is December.
From December to April.
From December to April, you get the sailfish.
These are actually the fish that move across the top of Venezuela, and they move across, and then they start coming up through the Windward Islands, and you're the lowest of the Windwards, and they come right here on the backside of this.
And they continue right on up to North Carolina even, all the way up. Fish in North Carolina have been tagged and taken in Venezuela.
Now, when do I get tuna here?
We get tuna here along with these now. Later on in December, you would see them in bigger numbers, and that will continue through until almost June. And then in June, you normally get the big blues coming through. I suppose they're following the tunas.
What's the biggest blue you saw here?
The biggest one I have seen here was like 700 pounds, no, 1,000 pounds.
But they've caught them 1,400, 1,500.
1,400 pounder. The carcass alone weighed 1,229 pounds.
Wow.
The IGFA came down here. That was a very small boat. It took them 6 hours to tow the poor thing in. It was a commercial boat, of course.
You get a picture of that? Here he comes.
I got it. That's different. Look at that. That's interesting.
Well,
that fish is down in the middle, the dorsal fin. No, right, look on the very front spine.
He's one?
Look on the very front spine.
Coming up again.
Watch when he comes to look at it.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. It's sort of sharp.
It's atypical.
Come on, baby. Let's get him back
there
up.
She comes. There she comes. Double line up. You're on the wind on. Tip.
Watch him. Watch him. Let me lead him to you. Got him. Take the pressure off of this. Tag's in.
Tagged. Thank you, sir.
Whole secret of that tag is not to jab them. Just put it in and hit the back of your hand. Tag goes in just like that. You get the hook? Hook's out. All right, turn him loose.
All right, he's ready. Let him go.
There he goes. What a sight. What a sight. You see him swim off that orange tag, same color as your gloves.
Same color.
Streaming right out of there.
And he was just about smiling.
You know, that's the first fish that I caught on this new 15 kg reel.
They're real nice reels.
Really smooth.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
Really smooth. Oh, yeah.
That fish is out of the water more than he's in.
Look at him go. You know, one of the things we need to talk about here, Don, this water is so deep, you can't believe it. I mean, we trolled in one day to 1,000 feet, and he said it was too shallow.
Yeah, he did.
We catch sailfish in 15, 20 feet of water.
And how deep is it right here, right now?
Probably 3,000 or 3,500, and we've been fishing 6,000, 6,500 feet.
That's amazing.
More importantly, talk about the sketches you're making.
Well, they're a preliminary. That's actually how I paint on the final pieces too.
It's a feeling.
I want to capture the feeling of what these fish are doing down there, and the essence of what it might be like if you could fish underwater and see it taking that bait. That's the tough thing that you can't see, you know. And the most important thing of all, though, is light. I want to capture light underwater, and I want to show what it does that's different than what it does in the air. It's a totally different atmosphere. The lensing effect of the waves change everything. The density of the water changes the color of everything that's in the water, and that's an interesting phenomenon, but there are no books written on it. It's something you really have to go out and see for yourself, and the only way to see it is to get in the water with these fish.
I hate to interrupt you. If you put your camera up to your eye, he's going to jump right now. I've been fishing a lifetime, and I don't see what you see. You see the realism. I see an illusion, and then you have to capture that in your photograph, or in your painting, rather, so that I see the illusion there.
Well, it's my job.
And you do it very well.
Like this is your job. And
what,
you do
Huffy
it well.
and Puffy?
Yeah, you're doing great, though. It's not a still life. There's a little bit more to it to see these animals. That's the real trick, I think, is to actually be able to see these animals.
When I watch you make your sketches, and I look at the beginning, and then I look at this thing coming out, and all of a sudden, then you stand back 15 feet and look at it, and it's totally different. You've captured the whole thing. I don't know how you do it.
Doesn't look like much at the beginning, does it?
No. Yeah, but it looks like more than I could do. Even the first stroke is more than I could do. Coming at you, Michael. I'm gonna put this right back in the shoulder. Just lay the tagging stick on him, hit the top, and that's it. All right, let's turn him out, Michael. What a great sight.
Let me be the first.
What a great sight.